Damn, I forgot to cut my ringer off.
Oh shit, me too. Hola, good people. You are now tuned in to another episode of Cat vs. Dog with myself, CJ, and my amazing, witty, hilarious co-host, Yung Dolemite.
I ain't none of that shit. But how y'all doing?
And our amazing engineer been ready.
Fucking finally. She finally acknowledged the nigga. I thought she had something against fat niggas, man. God damn. Only
she a personal trainer, nigga. You know how that go.
I gotta
wake y'all fat asses up, goddamn it. I still ain't found homegirl on Instagram.
Stop.
She said nigga I do 25 jumping jacks before you get a shot out.
Wake y'all big fat asses up this morning.
What? They don't do nothing but give me shit here on the Cat vs. Dog show, and I just want to let the listeners know.
If we didn't love you, we wouldn't give you shit.
Facts. That's how it goes in the black community. If they ain't talking shit, they don't
really
give a
like
damn.
your ass.
They don't really give a damn. They hitting you with the hey, hi, how are you?
So how was your week, CJ?
My week was good. My son is grounded. He got on my nerves.
Damn.
He's been acting up in school, so he's grounded.
Damn, shout out Bailey. Free Bailey.
No.
Free Bailey.
Bailey better get it together.
Free the little homie. He ain't do shit.
I didn't really think about it. How was your week?
Cool. Just trying to, get this house done. Get up in this house. Yeah. We trying to sell a refrigerator. If anybody can fit a big giant ass fridge in their house, I got a big nice ass fridge for the sale.
Plug.
DM for prices. And my premium Snapchat if y'all want to DM for prices on that too.
DM him on Yung Dolemite on Instagram. Do not DM the Cat vs. Dog show, okay?
I'm Daddy Longlegs at Club Dangalang. Shaking it for all your aunties.
I can't. So what's special about today?
It is Malcolm X Day.
Hey.
The birthday of the greatest hero
ever.
Yes. My personal superhero in my life who I've looked up to forever.
That's crazy that as two people who didn't know each other before this show, we have a lot of things that are opposite for sure, but that's one of the main things that we do have that's in common. Like, I respect and revere Malcolm X for a lot. I even had my son, you can check out the pictures on my page, do his report on Malcolm X. I think maybe was it last year or a year before last, and really just take the time to educate who he was, who he came to be, and what he means to our culture.
Yes, he is a real life superhero, which I did break down on another show before. That dude he's that dude. Yeah. He is basically the epitome of standing up to oppression.
Yeah. By any means necessary.
Yeah, if y'all don't know shit, y'all should know at least that.
At least that. Because that's the one thing that they're not going to teach in school. They're going to teach Martin Luther King because he was with taking that shit and dealing with it and this and that. Yeah. They're not going to support They're not going to support Malcolm X like that because he was like, no, you're not going to continue to disrespect myself and my people.
Yeah, he was like, I ain't going to hold your fucking hand and I ain't turning the other cheek.
Not at all.
If I turn the other cheek, it's to cock this motherfucking fist back and swing on your ass.
And I support that.
Me too. Fuck that.
I support that.
And if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
Hey.
And Facts. If y'all motherfuckers just want to do some homework, go to YouTube and search Malcolm X, The Ballad or the Bullet.
Please do.
That's one of my favorite speeches.
Spend some time with that in general. Like educating yourself.
And the autobiography, helped by Alex Haley. Yeah. Life-changing book.
And if you want to be lazy, I guess you could also go out and watch Spike Lee's Malcolm X.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was good. But I'd rather you look at the what's on YouTube. So it's a lot going on in the news and in the government. As our social topic, I guess, for this week is this whole abortion thing. You as a guy and a husband and a father of a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to kill it, kill it.
I think it should just be left up to women, period. And the fact that you even have to say, I should make the decisions about my own body is crazy.
Yeah, the only other, I ain't even gonna say the other side of the coin, because at the end of the day, it should be the choice of the person who carries the baby, whether or not they keep it or kill it. But my other side of that is as far as the government forcing women to be mothers, but also forcing men to be fathers.
Forcing you to pay a financial amount is not forcing you to be a father. Money does not equate fatherhood. It takes a lot more than that to be a father.
But why are you taking my money? I should have some say-so in that, just like you have say-so in whether or not we keep the baby.
So if a father can produce receipts and the whole nine of him being an active father, then nobody's making him do anything.
True.
We're making you when you make the active choice to not hold up your end.
Yeah.
No, so I don't feel like I don't equate those things as the same.
Okay.
As a person who does not get child support but was a recipient of it as a child, I would have gave all $336 back that I got monthly to have my father in my life. So that, to me, that's not the same.
It's not. But if y'all both mutually lay down and y'all don't, let's just say hypothetically, y'all didn't plan on getting pregnant, then y'all end up getting pregnant. It is solely the woman's choice whether or not to keep it. Whether or not the father wants to keep it or not, it's her choice. So she can say, I'm keeping it. Okay. Now you owe me some money.
What's the problem? I'm looking for the problem.
Why does he owe you money because you want to keep the baby? If he decided he didn't want the baby. Yeah, he owes the baby money.
He owes the baby money. Yeah, the baby you made because you wanted to have sex.
Exactly, but the choice is only on the woman. The choice to have sex was on both of them. But the choice with the baby is only hers. And then when she chooses to keep the baby, he has to pay.
Did she scoop the nut up and put it inside herself?
At times, that does happen.
Okay, that's not what happens.
Some females alter contraception.
If you alter contraceptive, then that's a whole nother situation. And
he still owes money.
And you still owe money, but that's not always the case. That's not always the case.
But it happens.
In those situations.
Often enough. Just like a woman is not always raped and a woman is not always whatever that other thing that they said was that you shouldn't want to keep the baby. Yet they're trying to force y'all to keep the baby.
Right.
Even under circumstances that were not pleasurable.
What I would advise men who feel like being forced to pay child support is wrong. Be more picky and more selective with the women that you lay down with. That way, in the event that a child is produced, you won't feel so bad.
Yeah, but it's just...
The whole point of sex is procreation. Like, yes, it's pleasurable. Yes, it feels good. But if that's the point, you need to be mindful of that every time you lay down. Like, we're not finna sit up here and say, oh, girl, you wrong for asking for child support because he don't want to be a part and he told you. I don't give a damn. Because my thing is, shame on that female. Shame on that female who has a baby by a man who made it clear that he doesn't want a child. Shame on you if he took the time to tell you that beforehand. But at the same time, if she chooses to, then guess what? That doesn't mean you get to skip out on your responsibilities. And my thing is, again, what is financial help? You need somebody to help pour into this child, raise this child, rear this child. Keep your coins. Be a part.
But it's like this. If you know he didn't want nothing to do with that baby, then that's on you to make sure that you do what has to be done for that child to have that father. But you chose to have a baby with a nigga who you knew was going to skip out. So
then that's on the girl.
Exactly.
So then my thing is the least you could do is send me some money then. Since you don't want to help me pour into this motherfucker, since you don't want to come to karate practice and football practice and none of the games, the least you could do is send some coins this way so I can feed this motherfucker.
But if you knew the nigga was going to run off on the plug, why would you even... Yeah, but if you knew the nigga was going to bounce out on the plug, why would you even subject the baby to that? Knowing damn well homeboy finna skip the fuck out.
Because some women feel like, okay, that I laid down and I need to accept responsibility. That's how a lot of women feel when it comes to baby having. It's like, I don't want to take the abortion route out. They feel a personal sadness with that. So that's why they don't.
And some of them feel like it's a bag involved.
And some of them feel like it's a bag involved. Very true. So my thing is, you being forced to pay is not the same as being forced to have.
What if the nigga don't have no coins?
Then you need to be here.
And some of these,
you need to be here regardless, coins or not, though.
Yeah, it's crazy to see a female trap a broke nigga, because I've seen that too. She know the nigga ain't shit, and still have the baby, knowing damn well he gonna skip out on her.
Yeah,
or just be an ain't shit absentee nigga. And some motherfuckers think that a baby is really gonna change your whole fucking relationship.
I tell women,
and it's not, dumbass broads.
I'm sorry, I tell women that all the time. Even if you have a great guy, when it comes to quote unquote trapping a guy with a baby, you're trapping yourself. Who has to have it? Whose body changes? Who goes through the ups and downs? That's the woman, girl. That's not trapping no nigga.
A lot of females think of trapping a nigga like a lot of niggas think of catching the body. You do the crime, but you're not thinking about what's the consequences of the crime that you commit.
Yes.
Hell yeah, nigga.
I think, and then, you know what? Women get trapped too. Let's be mindful. It's niggas out here trying to shoot the club up on the female end too.
On that part, y'all could abort it.
We don't want. I know niggas who's trying to trap, but I don't want to have to do that. Listen.
I know a female out here be scooping it out. I know a female got a whole graveyard in her body. She be like, I'm going to the chop shop.
Yeah, I mean, I know women who've gone. I've actually taken a friend or two to be supportive and help them. What's going on, Ben?
Ebony Odom said, how could you possibly know the dude is going to run out on the plug?
Sometimes you know.
Some niggas got their track shoes on.
Yeah.
You can't always predict when a nigga gonna bounce the fuck out. But a lot of niggas, you could just tell by the type of nigga they are. Like, you know, some motherfuckers leave the toilet seat up. Some niggas just do little shit where you like.
But you know what? No lie, Ebony, I was whole married. And then my husband pulled a stunt. Like, we had a very rocky situation in the beginning because we got divorced, or we were already headed toward that way after Bailey was born. But then it even got worse. And then when I said, like, oh, my nigga, this is not going to work for me, he just went on some other shit. And for a minute, I was like, so because you mad at me, you not going to take care of your son?
Yeah.
So a lot of men hold on to hate and anger for the woman, and that causes them to not do what they supposed to do for their kids. So, I mean, I get it. There are those situations where, because, I mean, me and this nigga laid up a night and talked about, like, how we didn't want to be like how our fathers were. He didn't have his father. I didn't have my biological father. So we were like, we never wanted that. And I was like, great, I've got the kind of guy who gets it. And still went through some bullshit. But, I mean, he came around and he got it together. But for the most part, like, I knew all niggas beforehand were like, bullshit ass niggas.
Yeah, see, me, I'm saying like this. You don't lay down knowing he gonna bounce. But a lot of times, once you tell a nigga that you pregnant, if that nigga asks you what you gonna do, you should go to the clinic.
Why? He's supposed to ask what you gonna do. What should he say?
What you gonna do? That mean you should abort it.
That's him asking you, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what you gonna do? I think you should kill it.
No, because he could be if you want to keep it.
If I ask you what you gonna do, because like put it this way, if you say I'm pregnant, when my wife said she was pregnant, I'm like, oh hell yeah, we having a baby.
That's your wife. It's your wife.
If it was just a bitch I was fucking, if she said I'm pregnant and she fine, she got her money together, I'm like, oh hell yeah, we having a baby.
Okay.
Maybe we might start a family, because goddamn bitch, you bad.
Right.
But if you ain't shit, I'm like, I don't want to tell you to kill it, so let me find a nice way. What you gonna do?
It's not.
Because if you say, I think I'm gonna keep it, I'll be like, are you sure?
That's my point. What you want to do is finding out what she's comfortable with. Because like you said, there's some women who are like, chop it up.
Yeah, because if you don't want to go to the clinic, it ain't nothing for me to punch you in your stomach.
And it's some women who just want to see what the man is gonna say. Even though I was married when I went to my husband, I still was hella nervous because that wasn't what was on our radar at that time. We were not planning to have a baby. No lie. I found out on a Friday that I was pregnant. I was supposed to be leaving that Monday to go to Japan. I had packed out my whole house, everything. Like, this nigga didn't even believe me when I told him. He was like, bullshit, here you go playing again. So,
but
I don't think what you gonna do.
What's his reaction like? What you gonna do?
No, he didn't ask me that.
Exactly.
But he didn't believe me either. It took like 10 days for him to come back and be like, I don't
believing motherfuckers neither, but I sure be like, nigga,
He was like, oh, you pregnant for real, huh? Yes, nigga.
And then what?
What made him
it's gonna be a boy?
Exactly, but see, that's what I'm saying. He was like, "Yes, my son is coming."
What? Yeah. What it wasn't believe you?
What you gonna
when
do?
the ship left and I wasn't on it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Though. When a nigga knows for a fact, like once you like, look, nigga, this is my pregnancy test. It's a baby, nigga, and he say, "So what you gonna do?" That's usually maybe you should go talk to the doctor about that shit. Go get that little scooperooski.
Shy Brown 007, thanks for tuning in, says that does mean that he's clearly not going to be there.
But that's what I'm saying.
I did not know that.
That nigga's putting his track shoes on. When he say some shit like, bitch, because a lot of niggas is happy to have a child. Like, when a nigga seem like he like, oh, okay, for sure, we having a baby. That's a nigga that's like, man, I'm ready to be a father. But that what you gonna do shit is like,
I feel like what you're gonna do is like a feeler, like to see how she feel.
Yeah, I need you to feel like abortion. But it's like put it this way: it's like after we fuck, right, and we wake up in the morning, and I ask you, so what you finna do? That don't mean I'm finna get breakfast. That mean Uber, you got a ride coming.
That do mean it's time for you to go, nigga.
To get you. That's what I'm saying. So if a nigga asks you what you gonna do, that's never an implication of something good. That's always some bullshit.
That's true.
So if you say I'm pregnant, he say what you gonna do? He like you going to Planned Parenthood or you gonna who gonna kill it for you? Because I could drop kick you real quick. Yeah, you want to go to Magic Mountain? We can go get on some roller coasters. We can go hop on Viper or Tatsu.
He's not the bullshit nigga y'all think he is.
Shit, we can get on Colossus. You know, we ain't even got to go to the clinic. We can go to Magic Mountain. It's like $60. We can get on all the roller coasters. We get on Viper, Ninja.
Colossus reverse.
Hell yeah, nigga, that baby be gone. Nigga, we get on X.
You go backwards, the baby might just shoot out when he go back.
We gonna get on Batman. What's up, babe?
By two ignorant ass niggas.
Yeah, because I have my babies. Ignorant. But you know, if a nigga hit you with what you gonna do, he want to take you to Magic Mountain.
Damn.
Well, he don't want that motherfucking baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if a nigga give you an implication while it's still time for you to cut out of the deal.
What if he say what we gonna do?
Then that's good because we is us as a team. But you mean, so how you feel about single motherhood?
Nah. Oh my God.
I think it's stupid.
He is stupid. Okay. So we've resolved that we're here to let women choose what they want to do.
Yeah, I'm fully with it. Abort
Child support is not the same as government.
If he not gonna support it, abort it. I'm gonna put that on a sign.
You really should put that on the t-shirt. If he's not gonna support it, abort it. I get it. Is black marriage under attack?
I'm not sure. When you wrote that, I wasn't completely sure on the context of what you meant, so I need an explanation.
Okay, so this came to me. I don't know if I was just scrolling Instagram or what I was looking at, but Marie Claire, which is a popular Caucasian magazine and Caucasian line, reported that black women no longer want to get married. And I was just like, well, who did you consult?
Sounds like propaganda.
Exactly. And so that would say that black marriage is under attack. And when you say things like this, here's my thing sometimes. When you say things like this to other black people, they feel like you tripping or you just pulling shit out the air. But there are really things out here to get in your subconscious mind and make you feel like, oh, maybe marriage isn't important. Maybe this and that, especially when we have said right here on this show that black women are winning economically, socially. They're being hired. The gap between black women and black men economically is becoming larger and larger. You have to be mindful. Now you're going to put out some bullshit that says, oh, and we don't want to get married either. And there's already this stereotype and this stigma that successful women don't want to submit. Successful black women are so independent that we don't need a man and this and that. And as a independent and moderately successful black woman, I don't believe in none of that. And so that's why I was like, man, we gotta address this.
White people's birth rates are dropping.
I agree.
So they trying to get ours to drop too. That's the reason that they banning abortion, because they need white people to have those babies.
Listen here.
Because we producing at the rate that we supposed to. They not. So they like, no, y'all can't be killing these goddamn babies.
White people, what we also don't realize is white people are the number one list of consumers of EBT and government assistance. They are. It's white people. It's not us. It's not Latinos, period. And they're also number one on this abortion list. So that's why that's part of the ban. I'm telling you guys, especially in a place like Alabama, country ass Alabama.
And she from Texas, y'all.
Alabama.
She from Texas saying this shit.
I'm telling you though. Because when we think though, sometimes of these areas, we think us. We don't think about these country ass country ass white people who are out here living off government assistance and who drive the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate that. So, like you just said, it's a part of the attack on black marriage. One of the number one things that scares white America is black unity. So if I, as a black woman, link up with another black man, we're going to produce black children. That's a threat.
Yeah. And unity starts in the home with family.
Man, right there in our own community. That's why they've done so much to poison our community. Because if I can kill you right here in your own little situation, I don't even have to worry about you getting out here and getting active. Because I done stopped you right here.
Yeah, and they don't like to see a black family unit.
No.
They like to see the black man and the black woman going at each other's throats, especially when it's about some stupid shit.
Period.
They love to promote the strong black woman and the ain't shit nigga.
Period. Even on Good Times, when they took James off Good Times, that was I'm trying to tell you, it's been going on for longer than we realized.
Damn.
That was a strategic move to remove this strong black male character. Mind you, they were still in the ghetto. They were still in the projects.
Just like FDR's New Deal with this welfare bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
And you lose your check if you got a man in the house.
That part.
And a lot of women didn't want to lose that check because back in the day, that was a pretty nice check.
Shit, for a lot of these hoes, it's still a nice check.
They still doing EBT and shit like that?
Yeah, they give them cash.
I don't even know nobody on the county like that.
EBT and what's the other one?
Eat
General
better tonight.
Something or
GR?
what's the other one? GR.
I don't even know what GR stand for.
What? Yeah, I'm not familiar with GR.
I don't know.
General Relief.
Oh,
General
Relief.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't know.
I know about EBT and then I know about cash aid. And I'm trying to think, what is it called back home? Oh, we call it back home Lone Star. So if you watch it from Houston, it's Lone Star.
We just own the county. When I was little, it was just on the fucking county.
Mm-hmm.
I think when we was little, it was just food stamps. We just
but that's
everybody
what I'm saying,
said food stamps.
I remember I found the book of food stamps in junior high school, nigga. That was one of the best days of junior high school, nigga. Because the motherfucker at the ice cream truck was like, man, you know, you got the book, you got to spend the whole thing.
I've never seen the book.
I think we just didn't know better.
You never seen the book?
Nigga, I must have spent $200 worth of food stamps on the ice cream truck, nigga. Half the niggas who walked my way from junior high, my nigga, I was making it rain on the ice cream truck, nigga. Every expense. Remember the Choco Taco was like the most expensive shit? Nigga, we was over there, nigga, balling the fuck out on them Choco Tacos, my nigga. You don't remember Choco Tacos?
I didn't eat stuff like that.
That Choco Taco is nuts.
What the fuck? That shit was the greatest ice cream cracking nigga in the 90s.
That's why I had to give you a ding for that
nigga.
Choco Taco.
How do you not know about fucking the fucking Choco Taco?
She don't know about the book.
They take tacos and shit out here to even in their ice cream.
Taco. It was an ice cream taco.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, y'all got that bullshit ass Tex-Mex.
I'm just saying.
Y'all don't got real Mexican food in Texas.
Yes, we do have real Mexican food in Texas. But who's closer to Mexico? Us or y'all?
Us. It's the same.
We got more
literally.
People
we got a border like y'all got a border.
Listen here.
Y'all got that
all
Tex-Mex
my ones
bullshit.
that's in Texas and San Antonio be hooking it up. Enchiladas be bomb.
Man, take your ass to King Taco and tell me that same bullshit.
King Taco is trash.
Oh, you out your motherfucking mind.
King Taco is this taco place out here that is not. You might as well eat Taco Bell.
See, she's so used to that Tex-Mex bullshit.
No. I will say there's a difference.
Used to having no real Mexican
There's
food.
a difference. I'd rather El Cholo.
What the hell is that?
There we go. Cuz say that's what's
what
up.
What the fuck is that?
El Cholo.
It's classic. You don't even know. Been here 89 years, my nigga.
I'm from Compton. We don't do that LA shit.
El Cholo is like the
It's like Alberto's and shit.
No. It's expensive, a little more expensive than
so it's like a El Torito on some
El Torito
fancy
is
Mexican shit. Oh, okay.
El Torito is like the ghetto version.
Yeah.
El Cholo is up here.
Torito is kind of like the Taco Bell of nice Mexican restaurants.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like I could cook the shit that's in El Torito.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Taco Bell it's an upper echelon of Taco Bell, but it's still Taco Bell. Like it ain't like some shit. Like I like hole in the wall spots.
I like hole in the wall spots.
Like I like spots that ain't got no name that everybody know.
Oh,
it's motherfucking shit around the corner that's probably way better than that shit.
Oh yeah,
La
Barca.
That's what I'm saying. Like exactly, it's shit you ain't never heard of that be better than all that shit.
I probably
because King Taco Fire
always been better.
But shout out to H-Town with that queso.
Hey.
Like queso. The H-Town get the queso bean.
Nigga, how you gonna give her a point? She didn't even say
because
that.
He gave you a point for Taco.
Because I said nigga. That. You didn't say queso.
I don't give a damn.
You didn't bring that shit up. You don't get a point for not bringing up
from
shit.
There.
This nigga just threw you a fucking layup
these
point.
The same niggas who didn't give it to me on Mother's Day. I birthed a whole child and still lost. That's ridiculous.
Hey, you didn't birth neither of us.
Neither one of these. Do you have the ability to birth though?
Yeah. No, without me, there is no baby.
Boy, bye.
How you get it in there?
You need to carry it. Can you carry that motherfucker?
In these nuts before I put it in you.
Gross.
Hey, that's how without us ain't no baby.
With that said, how do we define fuckboy? I don't like this term. Let me just say
how do we define fuckboy? Fuckboys is the male version of hoes. Because I
don't think that's how women are defining it. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because y'all basically the ain't shit nigga. The nigga that ain't shit. If y'all had a bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, it'd be about fuckboys.
Okay.
I'm waiting for one of y'all female rappers to get y'all shit up and make a fuckboy song. Y'all need an anthem.
There are tons out there. I've heard this phrase
and
everywhere.
They defining fuckboy in the song.
Yeah, but okay.
Not all that these niggas this, these niggas that. No, I need y'all to make that shit concise.
No, I don't like that term fuckboy.
Why not?
Here's my thing.
Especially because they the boys who y'all keep letting fuck.
No, here's my thing. As an adult woman, even if a nigga is trash, I just don't like the term fuckboy. That's just me. I'm grown. It just sounds like a term for an 18-year-old. Just like when thought came out. Like, I'm not saying thought. That's really just not my shit. It's just not. If you trifling, you try. My word is trifling. You a trifling ass nigga. I'll just say that.
Call him some old school shit. Call her a skeezer.
So a fuckboy is somebody who had sex with a lot of girls. Does he mislead women? What does he do?
He does what hoes do. He don't really have a what would you call like a standard.
Do? But okay, so let's define
whatever moving, hitting. Whatever show interest, hitting. Even if it's
fuckboy was somebody who misleads women.
That too, because that's what a lot of these niggas got to do to fuck them. A lot of fuckboys have to do little bitch ass nigga shit to get the pussy. And females is like, nigga, that nigga told me this and lied about this and did this and then end up doing this on the back end. That's what fuckboys do. They do bitch ass shit.
If you're still lying to sleep with women,
you're a fuckboy.
In 2019, you're either very ugly.
Damn.
There's just no reason to lie. There's so many women who at any level who are with it. Okay, so our engineer
define the term
pulled up fuckboy, a boy who plays with girls' feelings and doesn't really like them, and would say anything a girl wants to hear to have sex with them, or to get something they want. Fuckboys know what girls want to hear, but they hurt so many girls. Once they are a fuckboy, they always will be a fuckboy.
Fuckboy.
If you know a guy is a fuckboy, don't fall for him. Usually fuckboys are cute. So yeah.
Damn, she said that was ugly.
Listen, I'm just reading what it has. This is the definition that's been pulled up here on the phone. He is kind of like a player or a hoe.
Exactly. Hoes.
Okay. I'm still not gonna use the term, but okay. So define
but
good
that's
guy.
Because you grown.
Pull up good guy too.
Good guy. Shit, good guy is Superman. What's that in LA Deuce? But a good guy is just basically the niggas who do all the things that they consider to be the right thing. A lot of times it's not the right thing, but in their own personal perception from what they've heard or what women have said, they feel like what they're doing is the right thing. They're the guys that just do the right thing.
I would like men to also, if you can type in or chime in, or if you're watching us, please also give your definition, because I asked a gentleman on my Instagram over the weekend to give me a definition, and he could not. Yours is a little bit more helpful, doing the things that you think women want to do or want to hear. Ben's pulled it up. A male who, despite being caring and respectful to his female friends and acquaintances, will never become anything more than just a friend.
Friend zone.
These guys will often pay attention and offer advice to their attractive female friends' problems about their arrogant douchebag boyfriend.
Trying to advise their way into some pussy, but never getting none.
Basically. And it goes on for that.
Long game. Too damn long.
Yeah, it goes on for
the
that.
Losing game.
I mean, this stigma, here's my thing. I feel like a good guy can still be a fuck boy, if we're going to use these terms. I know guys who are good guys. That's the good guy
hustle that fuck boys are doing. That's not a good guy.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Because I don't see that either.
It's a wolf disguised as a sheep.
My thing is, if you're a guy and you subscribe yourself to any one of these definitions, you're already losing. And that goes for good guy too. I hate when a man says, I'm a good guy. Okay, just be you.
That's a fuck boy trick.
Just be you. You don't have to be the good guy. You don't have to be the fuck boy. You don't have to be the alpha male.
Well, no
fuck
fuck boy is gonna come in and say,
alpha male.
Hi, how you doing? I'm a fuck boy. That's not how niggas introduce themselves.
Like, you don't have to do none of that.
Just like hoes ain't gonna be like, hi, I'm a hoe. That's just not how people don't come with warning labels on them. You know, the whole game, the whole game is deception.
Right.
So, you know, you gotta
I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know. But listen, no, people don't come with warning labels, but it's serious.
Yeah, motherfuckers will sit up here and do all type of little punk bullshit to try to trick their way into some pussy. And then at the end of the day, get the pussy, and then they do it moving. And that's their thing. That's the fuck boy way of life. So, you know, you can't be having motherfuckers out here falling for that. Hey, how you doing? I'm a good guy. Could you please just, you know, be gentle with me?
That's like the niggas who be panhandling, nigga, and go around the corner and hop in the Mercedes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Most fuck boys, they dress up as good guys. 90% of the fuck boys out here is playing that role with you. Them motherfuckers is doing everything that worked with the last three bitches. And then they go ahead and beat you over the head with that shit. Once they get that pussy, all of a sudden, they pull their fuck boy tricks out on you.
So what's the difference between the fuck boy and the fuck nigga? Because you know you hear rappers say,
I think a fuck nigga is a punk ass nigga in general, like a nigga who don't have no code, a nigga who don't know how to follow the G code. That's what I think a fuck nigga is. Okay. A nigga with no integrity, a nigga who has no honor in these streets. So basically, a fuck boy is somebody who don't have no honor when it come to dealing with women.
Got you.
Like, you can't be honest.
Okay, the boys with the women and niggas is with the men.
Exactly. Fuck niggas is niggas who don't have no code in the street. Fuck boys is niggas who don't got no code when it come to dealing with women. So, you know, it's kind of the same shit. And then she with total 0 dark 30 on the live and shit. God damn, I ain't even noticed that shit.
I appreciate you holding that down. Hey, y'all, can I be real? Can we be honest here? I have to go use the restroom.
Did you wash your hands? Oh, shit!
I just touched him for those of us who listen.
Oh, she washed her hands.
Yes, I washed my hands. Oh,
it was
my
dry.
God. Oh, that was rough. Okay, so back to what was being said. Fuck boy. I don't like the terminology, but I get it. And I get that there are men who are that way. But my thing is stop saying you're a good guy too. Stop it. Just if you're good, be good.
Yeah.
And stop saying you lose last and all this shit. Stop subscribing to this shit.
It's just like saying you're a lady. If you have to say it, you probably ain't one.
That part. So, define toxic behavior.
Red flag shit. Yeah, just doing shit that a person should see and get the fuck away from when they see that behavior display itself.
If he only texts you and never call you, that's a red flag to me. If he can't talk to you after at night, that's a red flag to me.
If he can't talk to you when he not at work,
that's a red flag.
If holidays, you always get hit up the day after,
red flag.
If she displays any of that same shit, since we all putting it on the men and shit.
I mean, vice versa. I'm giving this advice to men and women. Like that's my thing. Like you have to, men and women, red flags.
Yeah, and any motherfucker that put their hands on you in any way, shape, or form, any unwanted
that's for men
contact.
And women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Anybody, niggas, if she pushing you and putting her hands on you and grabbing your shirt and shit, don't make her don't let her make you fuck her up.
If y'all go to the movies and you ask for some popcorn and he say, "Oh, you want that expensive shit?" That's a red flag.
He might be broke.
Let him go, girl.
It depends, though.
He shouldn't have asked you.
He might be between monies.
Okay, well,
he might be between financial blessings.
Don't make it seem like popcorn, though, is expensive.
Popcorn is expensive as a motherfucker.
That's what you're not going to do.
Popcorn is expensive.
That's what you're not going to do.
Niggas, pro tip, before you go to the movies, go eat before you go to the movies.
I don't give a damn. I'm still going to want popcorn when I get there.
Ain't that a bitch?
What?
Damn.
I would never make a nigga buy that high-priced candy, but you going to buy me some popcorn and a slushie.
If you going on a date with a female to the movies, it better be like the third or fourth date.
Why?
Because a movie date is a waste of a fucking date.
Why?
No conversation. You just watching a fucking movie.
Well, how the fuck I'm gonna get after?
You? Shit, we eating before if we doing with me. Because I don't need your ass in there fucking up on popcorn and candy and all types of other.
I don't think he should buy candy. Ladies, don't make him buy that $10 box of candy when you know they got it at the 99-cent store for $1. Don't do that.
Sneak some food into the movies. That's romantic.
That's a test too.
Yeah, sneak some food in together. That'll be a romantic little date. Hey, baby, sneak this Subway sandwich in your sleeve.
You stupid.
If a nigga did that on the first date, how you feeling?
Shit, I'm with it. He with it.
Exactly.
I love
it's romantic. Nigga, we Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
this motherfucker.
That let me know he with the shit, and that lets me know he's smart because it don't make sense. Honestly, like no bullshit, no nothing. The same exact candy is at the 99-cent store.
For 99 cents.
For 99 cents. Why would I give you $6.75 for the same shit? And it's not even about, if you got money, that's wasteful as hell. This nigga could be a millionaire. I still wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. And if he's a millionaire, a lot of times he's financially intelligent, so he might tell you straight up, baby, we can go and get some candy at the motherfucker. I'll get you 10 of these motherfuckers.
Right.
If you want it that goddamn bad.
It don't make no sense. I want somebody who with the shits.
Yeah, my Weezy said toxic is doing something wrong and getting upset when you get called out on it. Not having no accountability for your bullshit.
Ugh, that is men.
Good one, bad.
Women too.
I was gonna say, God damn it.
Turn up. I knew he was about to turn up.
Hell yeah, because
men hate to be called on their shit. Like
women too.
It boggles their mind though. Men, here's my thing, and this is what I had put on the list. There's an entitlement that men have.
Mm-hmm.
Like even how men will walk up to women and be like, smile. Oh, why you ain't this? Or why you ain't that? Like that shit is mind boggling that men feel like you could just talk to women and tell women what they should do and what they shouldn't do. You know how many times men have come, like even when I go home, you out there in Cali losing weight. Now you look all, who are you to tell me this other than a man? Like these are not close friends. These are just men feel entitled to tell. So I'm not saying that women don't be bullshitting too, because we definitely do. But the entitlement that men have is ridiculous. And when you call them on their shit, they're almost like, well, why are you being so aggressive? Or they are quick to flip it back on you like, no, nigga, this is about you and your inability to be held accountable, not me.
But what about the women who be like, you should buy me a drink?
Women should
entitlement.
Never tell a man what he should buy you.
Yeah, women who feel like everything should be paid for by a man. There's women who literally, I've seen the meme of, you want to talk to me, nigga, you need to put something on these bills. If a nigga say, I want to do this. Yeah, females would be like, oh, damn, I would hang out with you, but I got these goddamn bills all over the place. Like the entitlement of women to say shit like that, like.
Well, I think that's a woman who's looking for something. She's looking for money.
Yeah.
Like a woman would never walk over to a man and be like, "Oh, you need to smile." You see the difference? Like, I'm going to tell you how you need to carry yourself.
Especially me. Why you looking so mean?
Because I'm a mean looking nigga, get in your drawers. That's also a ploy to get in your drawers. I'm a mean
looking motherfucker, goddammit.
Here's the difference. She's telling you what it takes to be with her. Men are telling women how you should be and how you should carry yourself and what you should do. If you don't want to pay those bills, then don't. Like, leave her alone. If you don't want to put in on whatever she's requesting, don't. But to go over and tell you how you should carry yourself, or you're losing this and now you look this way, I didn't ask you for your opinion. That's the difference I'm saying.
But females, when you say, bitch, I ain't got nothing on your bill, and she call you a broke ass nigga.
Bye.
But I'm saying, it's literally the same thing. You're saying nigga, bye, is the same shit.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like both of those types.
But that's what I'm saying. They both fucked up. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's two sides of the same fucking coin. Like, niggas be full of shit and females be full of shit in this, not the exact same way, but they both full of fucking shit.
Right.
To the same degree of being full of shit.
Both toxic behavior traits, for sure.
Motherfuckers is full of shit. Niggas and females.
True.
Good places for first dates. Not the fucking movies. Don't do it.
I think the movies is a good place.
Put it this way. If you gonna go to the movies, let that shit be part of the date and not the date.
Oh, no. It should. I have had it
because
where
I've
it's
heard
just
a motherfucker try to, and that be the date, shake them.
It's weird.
Woman, if that nigga decide to take you only to the movies, that should be the last date.
It's weird just because, like you said, though, we haven't talked. We haven't spent any, I don't know anything more about you than I did when I got out my car.
Yeah, all you know is he don't think Kevin Hart is funny. So he's normal.
What is the point of that?
Yeah.
I think bowling is a great.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You could talk shit.
No, we want to give them good places. Bowling is great.
Good places.
Side note, wait. Let me tell y'all why bowling is good and bad. So, had been texting and talking with this guy. I think our first date. Yeah, this was our first date. We went bowling. We had been talking shit. He stayed out of town. So when he came to LA, like, our rapport was A1, right? We're bowling. I win the first game. This nigga not saying nothing. He not talking to me. He not acknowledging me. He like on mute mode.
Are you good at bowling?
I'm a decent bowler.
What's your score?
I don't know. So I haven't been since this situation. This was 2 years ago.
Damn, traumatized you.
No, I mean, not even that. We play the second game. I win the second game. He says, "Get your show."
Trash.
He said, but literally by 2 or 3 points. It wasn't like a blowout or no shit. It doesn't even matter though.
It does.
I win both games. We get our shoes. He pays. We leave. This and that. And so I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you not saying nothing? Why are you not talking? What's wrong with you? Like, I really began to become concerned. And he was like, CJ, I already know. You know, you like to talk shit and this and that, and it just would have turned into a whole thing. You was winning. I just want to let you win in peace. And I feel like this nigga was the most
beta male,
sore loser. And I would have never known that. Like, his personality, not 1 ounce gave off the type of nigga that would sore and be quiet when you started losing the game. Because if had he been beating me, I wouldn't have gave a damn. It's bowling. Nigga, I'm not on no league. We ain't getting no money for this shit.
That's a good date then. You was able to weed out a sucker.
I was able to weed out a sucker.
So that's a good date. If you can weed out a sucker, that's a good date. Because I was finna say the arcade, go-kart riding.
Yeah, Dave & Buster's.
Anywhere where you can get cracking and talk some shit and really have a conversation. Because shit, go to fucking Cheesecake Factory. Not even eat all the food. Just get coffee and dessert. My father-in-law told me that one. Just a nice little cheap little.
I'm here for that, but I'm not here for that.
Well, put it this way. Don't do it as like some straight up like, bitch, I ain't got the money, so we just gonna get coffee and dessert. But just some cool, intimate shit depending on the type of situation that you got with homegirl. Why would I drive and put on makeup
and come all the way here for coffee and dessert?
Because we just gonna sit up here and we gonna chop it up and see whether or not you deserve for me to go $1,000 date on you. My male best friend said the same thing. His thing is ice cream. It's intimate. Yeah, it's something cool. It's small. We can sit up here. We can shoot the shit. And that could be a prelude to something else. Because if we just get a cool little coffee and dessert and you full of shit, we could just bounce. As opposed to me wasting some more of my money. we could just cut that shit right here. Like, you know what? This date trash already. This is a bad start. I don't think we should even continue from here.
I'm with it.
I'm just saying this from the male perspective.
I mean, I get it from the male perspective. Here's my thing. I don't think, even as a woman, like, first of all, I feel like if taking a woman out is going to break the bank or it's an issue, but I feel like you should know this before you even ask her.
But
like, I've been invited to some Starbucks to sit and have coffee and this and that. And it's like, sometimes I feel like, is this nigga being cheap or is he just trying to test it out? Like, but here's my thing. I'll do that during the day, but I'm not going to make time like at nighttime to do that.
But that's when you ain't going to be like, yeah, meet me at 8 o'clock. We going to get coffee and fucking
niggas
dessert.
do be like, yes,
no, you do that
men
shit
do
like
be like, meet
3
me
in the
here.
afternoon. Like, that's just like a brunch date.
Right.
Like, you know, let me take you out early. We going to do this and do that. And, you know, I might have something planned after that. Because that's how I would set it up. Like, you know, we're going to go to Starbucks and get us a little coffee and, you know, maybe a little bagel or something. And then I got something cracking after that.
Is this for like a random woman that you don't know? Okay.
Yes, because you don't know her.
I say do this with random women that you
don't know.
That's
why I say first date.
But even then, a first date sometimes can still be with somebody you've known a year.
Well, if I've known you a fucking year, then shit, we can meet at my house, we can cook, we can do all time. That shit gonna open it up for a lot of different shit.
Bullshit. I had a homie. We've been taking the same cycling class for about 6 months. And he hit me with you should come over to the house. No, nigga. Take me out.
But do you know him though? Because the house could be a nice date. That nigga might have all types of shit to do with the house. It depends on the type of house.
I've seen it.
Well, that's the reason that he want to take you to the house. Because he's like, you gonna have fun here.
The first date is not a place for the house.
Why not?
No.
Because you ain't even got to fuck.
You don't got to, but you're setting the scene, my nigga.
I'm setting the scene no matter where we go. I'm setting the scene at hello.
When niggas bring you to the house, you know what's up. Every female know what's up.
When I say what's up, I mean what's up. I'm setting the scene when I say, hey, how you doing?
You need to work toward that. I'm not going to no first dates in no nigga house. I don't care how long I've known you. No.
Yeah, no.
And
me, I don't invite motherfuckers to my crib anyway. I'm just saying that shit as a general thing.
No, that's not a good idea.
Shit, this house might be well lit. You know?
I don't give a fuck. I don't
like
care.
You said, if we got that type of rapport, then that's different. If you've been talking to me for a whole ass year, shit, it shouldn't be shit. Depending on the type of conversations we've been having. If y'all just been cycling, you don't really know that motherfucker.
It's just like these hoarder people. They be living regular ass lives. You see them all the time.
Once that door swing open, turn your ass around and bounce then. Shit, that's easy.
I'm just
Problem
saying you
solved.
don't
That nigga
know.
live in the projects. Goddamn, nigga, what the fuck? You want to invite me here? Turn around and bounce.
Hey.
When females invite me to the crib and they be like, yeah, I'm off of Central and Imperial in these brown apartments. I'm like, yeah, how about we meet somewhere else?
I'm not. Listen here, if your conditions have you in the projects right now, that's one thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You don't invite a motherfucker to your house. But I'm just saying, like, if you've
people
known the
in the projects can have company?
Shit. It depends on the type of company. That's dope. But yeah, nigga, I don't know. Some company, I've had females who I honestly felt like they was trying to set me up. You know full on well where the fuck I'm from. Why you trying to invite me over there?
Oh yeah, that's a different thing. That's that
bullshit.
That's
you know where I'm coming from. I told you what neighborhood I live in. Don't invite me to them fucking apartments.
Yeah,
talking about them niggas ain't gonna do nothing.
You know, that's different. That's not what I mean. So okay, so they can go bowling.
Anywhere intimate where you can have conversation.
We didn't really give bowling and what else?
I said like a nice little restaurant where you can sit down and talk. I feel like walks in the park. Picnics, going to the beach. We in California, so you can take them to the pier. That's a nice little
pier?
date.
Santa Monica.
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying, Hermosa got a pier too.
Don't take them. If you take them to Long Beach, motherfucker,
you don't give a damn,
you got to be hood. Two hood rats together. If you a hood rat, she a hood rat. Go to the Pike.
Don't do that. The Pike is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It is so full of shit. They just redid the Pike, and it is
Dave and Buster's is cool.
The aquarium
it's
is
the Dave
at
and
the
Buster's
Pike.
and shit. Well, yeah, but see, that's the aquarium. Some motherfuckers take you to that raggedy ass movie theater And that'd be it. Or a nigga just take you walk around that motherfucker. What Shoreline Village is cool. They got little restaurants and shit.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, if take them somewhere where y'all could walk and talk or sit and talk.
Yes.
And it's a quiet setting where y'all can have a real conversation to get to know each other. Anything with those elements in it, really.
That's the key.
But preferably somewhere you could compete.
I think some people fall onto movies because what if there's nothing to talk about?
Easy. Well, you shouldn't be with that motherfucker then.
True.
You shouldn't even go on a date with a motherfucker you can't have a conversation with.
Some niggas get nervous on first dates.
Well, them niggas be in the friend zone. Enjoy the long game, mister. Can't have a conversation. Have a fucking conversation when I'm telling you about these niggas I'm fucking.
Asshole.
Put your
ladies,
conversation
stop.
ass.
I want ladies to stop that. Stop telling any man about what you got going on with another man.
That's the friend zone.
Stop it.
That's when you in the buddy zone, the bro zone.
It's just
what
not
do
a
you
good
think
look.
about this nigga Charles? We just went on this date and it was so nice, but that nigga did this bullshit and he hit you with well, Charles is a fuck boy. You should be with a nigga like me, but I don't have no conversation, so I'll stay over here in the friend zone like a bitch ass nigga.
I can't with this nigga. Something is really wrong with him.
That's what them niggas be doing. Them niggas sit they bitch ass in the friend zone and be on the phone giving you advice about shit.
I mean, but because women are talking to them about it. Like, I don't think I can think of any man that I would sit up and tell him about the sexual exploits that I'm having with another man. And he sit there and listen to that shit and not be gay.
Long game. Some niggas, they long game is way longer than the average niggas. Some niggas will sit up there and listen about that bullshit. But a lot of times it ain't just sex. It just be little shit like, oh, I got this guy. I really like him. He seemed real cool.
I've done that.
Exactly. And then friend zone guy gonna be like, oh, well, see, he's not valuing you. Fuck all that bullshit, nigga. You trying to fuck me or what?
Is it wrong for a man to tell another woman if a nigga's not valuing her?
Is it wrong for him to say that? No, that's how Meek Mill got Nicki Minaj.
But probably.
No, that's how he did it. He FaceTimed Nicki with Safari in the back. He basically snitched. He snitched his way into some coochie.
He FaceTimed you?
Yeah. While Safari was in the back with a bitch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where you seen that at?
It's on the blogs.
So that ain't reliable.
Shit. I've heard it in a song. When
whose song?
When Game dissed Meek Mill, he said it.
Oh.
And
Game
again,
like to tell.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a chatty patty.
Yeah. Definitely. Game is definitely a tell it type
so
nigga.
Like I said, it's in the gossip, but a lot of niggas do that. A lot of niggas a dirt dog somebody to try to work their way into some pussy. And know that.
That's yes. And I tell people all the time that shit's hella unattractive. Any nigga who will talk down on, I've met niggas all the time like this supposed to be they ace coon A1 partner. Hey, you know that nigga a bullshit nigga. You shouldn't be fucking with him. Like, my nigga, I thought this was your best friend since grade school. That's not gonna make me want to be with you. I appreciate that heads up, but I'm not finna talk to you. You just threw shit on another nigga that's supposed to be your homeboy. It's one thing to throw shit on another nigga and you don't have no loyalty to him, but you still shouldn't feel like you have to disrespect another nigga to lift you up.
Yeah, I ain't
now
even
you
doing
a
that
bullshit
shit to
nigga.
a stranger. I'm like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to say about the nigga.
I'm not gonna never talk bad on another female just to lift myself up to get no man's attention. Get your shit together.
Yeah, get off the long game, buster ass nigga. Step your conversation up in the beginning and let a female know you want to fuck. If you want to fuck, let her know you want to fuck. Fuck all that fringe your way into the pussy, advice your way into some pussy. Just tell her you want some pussy.
Here's my thing, women. All niggas want to fuck. Stop getting mad at niggas because they want to fuck. That's human nature.
That's what you get for having a pussy.
I don't get mad at me. I know that that's your goal. Here's my thing. Just like you said that there are some women who, you need to take care of these bills around here. For me, it's dates and courting. Every woman has, quote unquote, their thing or things that you need to do before you get to that point. And it's up to women to decide and decipher what those things are going to be. Women, you control it, baby. If a nigga ain't acting right and he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, okay, bye-bye. There's somebody else who will. You don't have to lower yourself to get the attention of any particular man. Hold true to your standards. And don't be mad because they trying to have sex with you. They're men.
Yeah,
if they wasn't trying to have sex with you, then they would be gay.
Yeah, a lot of them don't got high enough self-esteem. That's the reason they accept bullshit from niggas.
Yes and no. I've accepted bullshit because I just really wanted this particular nigga.
That sucks.
It does suck. But you have to be honest with yourself. You put up with bullshit, or you tell yourself bullshit ass things like, oh, it's going to change, or I'm just entertaining this nigga until a real nigga come along. It's all lies. But these lies help you deal with the fact that you're dealing with a bullshit nigga.
Step your logic up, ladies. You can do much
But women
better.
are emotional. If this nigga make you feel good, it's going to be hard to let that nigga go. It's going to be
you hear
very
that,
hard.
Niggas? Make them feel good. You can fuck a boy your way into some pussy.
That's why this has
That's
a term.
what fuck boys do. They like to make you feel good.
But I mean,
avoid these fuck boys, ladies. They're gonna make you feel good.
I don't mean in a sexual way. I mean,
y'all motherfuckers need to write down that bullshit they doing on paper and write down the good shit, write down the bad shit. If it's more bad shit, shake them.
But that's just it, though. Every man and every woman is different. What is pleasing and amazing to me as CJ is not going to be for Ashley or for any other woman. That's why you got to
write your own personal goods and personal bads down. I'm not saying write down CJ's list. I'm saying write down your personal list. This is bullshit. This is good shit. If the bad shit is outweighing the good shit, you need to shake that nigga. Yeah. Ladies, we got a bonus, sir. This nigga all in this phone.
I'm reading now with the abortion situation.
Yeah.
Now, you guys know that they said even if you get raped,
you got to keep it.
You still got to keep it.
I thought that was one of the reasons that you could get one.
Nope.
No
reason. Under no circumstance can you abort a baby.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, could you guys put yourself in the mind state of these people of why the abortions are ending? Well, you said that population.
Yeah.
Other than population. Is there any other aspect? Just religion?
Religion, and they just want to have control over women's bodies, basically.
That's what I was going to say. And not even just women's bodies, control, period. That's like the desire of man is to have control. Go ahead.
But why control? I mean, it ain't. What are they getting out of all women in that state?
I would say control and protecting of lineage. Like, you know what's crazy? When I've been trying to catch up on Game of Thrones, right? And what white people do, because this is a part of their thing. They always say, I'm Michael, house of this, blood lineage of this. Like, and one of the homies hit me with this like a year ago and said that like, we need to start protecting our lineage and us as mating with other black people. He was like, because it could be over with all the mixing and this and that. I thought that was complete bullshit. But it's true, right? Because look at now when Alonzo Ball, as a mixed child, goes and mates, and 9 times out of 10 is going to be with a white woman, then that's a little bit less black. For sure.
He fucking the melanin out of his blood.
Right. So white people, if they're already in power in these, where they make laws and this and that. So if I can structure something that's going to protect my lineage, because I can't see this being any type of economical. I see a little bit of the religious, but for them, I see it just being like a protecting of my lineage and protecting of keeping the bloodline pure.
Yeah, in Alabama, they with that incest.
They are with that.
They fucking cousins,
on Game of Thrones, they with that, brothers
bullshit.
And sisters. Like it's still that same mentality is present today.
I was gonna say that's why they stopping it, because they're killing off their son and cousins.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, one abortion, you killing 2 families.
Yeah, your uncle, brother. Your son, nephew,
ignorant,
your daughter, niece, and all that type of shit. All these weird ass 3-eye babies these motherfuckers having out here. These heels have eyes looking motherfuckers.
Stupid.
I was talking to somebody. They said that it was a money move, government wise, because you stop that.
Costs money to get a bill passed.
Yeah, you got more people coming, which schools have to go to school. They get that money. Jails. You know what I'm saying? So it's a government power move for money. That's what I can't remember who I was talking to. It's a chess move for money. It's the long game. They playing the long game.
And that's what they do.
Mode.
That's how they win.
Yeah.
I wish we did understand when it comes to economics, white people will play the long game and they win it every time. That's why gentrification
Politics
is everything.
as well.
Yeah. Politics is all of them.
I did a whole hour on black people need to be more politically savvy when it comes to all this type of shit, just like this right here.
Yeah.
Because these motherfuckers be playing games and we just be sitting here looking at it. Well, what did the Democrats say? All right, we're going to do that.
All right.
Even though it's some bullshit that's fucking us on the back end.
Because we don't understand the way these things are written. It's written, if you ever like pick up a law book and try to read it, the way that this shit is written for you not to understand. That's
where
why
they say that you hide shit from niggas at.
In books.
Right in plain sight.
Yeah. Hide it in a book. You want to hide something from niggas, put it in a book.
My mama used to tell me that all the time coming up as a kid.
Yeah, so when it comes to black people, we just need to fucking read more when it comes to political shit and not just entertainment. Quit reading all them Zane books and all that bullshit. Motherfuckers don't want to read no nonfiction. Everything you read got to be some old bullshit ass story from Terry McMillan or some stupid ass shit. Read something that's gonna feed your fucking brain.
Do both.
Reading feeds your brain, but reading fiction is like feeding candy to your goddamn brain.
It is. I got on my homegirls about that shit.
Fun. Yep. Nigga, you on a treadmill.
That's true. It's very true.
All right, well, today's winner of the cat versus dog show. And back on top, CJ.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Right. The nigga got a point for Choco Taco. I'm done.
Choco Taco was the shit.
And let's be clear, she lost that herself because she gave you like 2 or 3 points. That last episode.
Hey man, I'm here for the people. I'm not here for the points.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. She be on that motherfucker like, what's my point? That nigga, goddamn it, I need my point. She'll beat a nigga ass behind one of these points. Don't fall for that shit. But that has been another episode of the Cat vs. Dog podcast. From me, one of your hosts, Yung Dolemite, with my lovely co-host, CJ.
This nigga's a bullshit nigga, y'all.
And the super producer, Ben Ready. My wife over here giving CJ all these props.
Yes, thank you.
That wasn't a goddamn bar, bad.
It was. Anyway, what?
You have anything to say in closing, CJ?
In closing. And y'all be careful out here. Pay attention to the red flags. It's hard out here.
Save the world. Don't save these hoes.
There you go. You got the closer.
And, we'll be back next week.
Next Sunday.
Same bad time, same bad channel. Will be available on all streaming platforms. And if you want to support us financially, it's patreon.com/Townhouse Media. Hey. We see you motherfuckers next week.
We out.
Be blessed. In Jesus' name, motherfucker.